Hi and welcome to a Kirby Maths video. This one is about the sine rule. Now, trigonometry and Pythagoras only work if you have a right angle in a triangle, and if you want to find the side or an angle and you don't have a right angle in your triangle, then you can use the sine rule. So this is no right angle, no problem. So the first thing we need to do is look at a triangle that doesn't have a right angle in it, and we're going to label that triangle A, B, C. And when we're labeling the corners of the triangle, we use capital letters. We then label up the side that is opposite the angle with a lowercase letter. So for example, at the top here we have a capital A, so the side which is opposite that is down here, and that is given a small a when we label it. Here we have a capital B for this angle, and if we go to the side opposite the capital B angle, that's going to be a small b, and then the remaining side, the capital C, goes to a small c. And obviously, because it's difficult to work out the difference between a capital C and a small c, a lowercase c, then you should label up the A and the B first, and then you're just left with one. So the sine rule looks like this. Little a over sine A is equal to little b over sine big B, and that's equal to little c over sine big C. And the sine button is on your calculator, so that's all going to be something that is stored into your calculator. You always need to write this down, and generally you are only going to use two of these, not all three of them. So let's look at finding the side then in this triangle. This is the side I want to find. This is 48 degrees, and this angle is 56 degrees, and this side is 12 centimeters. So I start off by labeling my triangle A, B, and C. So A, B, and C, the big uppercase letters, and then label the side opposite the angle with the lowercase letters. So A coming down here, this is going to be little a, this is going to be little b, and this is going to be little c. And I don't have an angle here for C, and I don't have a side, so I'm not going to use that one. I'm just going to use the A and B part of this. So I would write it down first of all as little a over sine big A is equal to little b over sine big B. And then I substitute my numbers in. I don't do any calculations at this stage, because remember the first mark is always for doing a straight substitution. So little a is 12 centimeters, and that is over sine of 48, the angle opposite it, and that is equal to b, which I don't know, that's the one I want to find out, so that's x over the sine of 56, because that's the angle at b. Now I need to rearrange my equation so that I make x a subject, and I simply do that by timesing both sides by sine 56. What happens then is that brings this sine 56 up onto the top of this fraction. So I'm timesing by sine 56, that's just a number, and I would have 12 times sine 56 over sine 48, and that is equal to x. And then I just put that into my calculator exactly like that. Probably on your calculator it will put a bracket around the number here. So when you press the sine button, it will open a bracket, and then you need to close it. Put it on a fraction, same here, it will open a bracket and you need to close it. Pop that all into your calculator and you will end up with x equaling 13.4 centimeters. So that is finding the side of a non-right angled triangle using the sine rule. And the key thing to note from this is that if you are trying to find a side, it is the side, the little letter, that goes on the top of your sine rule. Thanks for watching.